Why, hello there, friends. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new around these parts, thank you so much for clicking on this channel. We budget, sometimes plan, and always love sticky paper. You see, I'm getting into this, varied intro. It's going to be great. Okay. Today, we're back with another memory. Plan with me. I'm planning for the week of October 17th. We're moving right along, y'all. I feel like we're chugging. We're in the thing. We're in the thing. And I'm excited about it. So today I am using Booville from Crest Press. You already know Crest Press has been taking over the Halloween time spreads. To be honest, Maggie might be taking over the holiday spreads too. Just gonna put it out there. But I'm using Booville from Crest Press, and I paired it with this just absolutely stunning lavender foil bundle from Alicia Craft. It's Halloween themed, it's gorgeous, and I love how this spread turned out. I used that, and then I used a little bit of black foil. Well, actually, I think it's like a sparkly black, but it doesn't really look like that. It just kind of looks black. I think to pick up the sparkle, you really need to shine a light on it, which I did not do in this, but I used a little bit of black foil from SPC. It's from the star foil bundle format because I didn't want to put the lavender on top of the purple bottom washi, so I was like, okay, what can I put here? So I figured black would be good because there's black in the kit. It would work. So I used the black star bottom washi for that part of the bottom washi, and then I used the black header overlays as well. So I feel like it's kind of a lot. There's a lot of foil going on here. It's a little busier than I like it to be, but I think overall, I think the foil pairing was it. I love the foil that I used. I just think it's a little bit busy. It's a little bit busy for my liking. But I still really enjoyed putting this together. I think obviously the kit is gorgeous. It's art from Sadie Pepper Designs, who has been just killing it. And you guys will notice, you probably already saw me do this, but two things. You guys will notice that recently I've been putting down the bottom washi first. Don't ask me why, but I've gotten into this little groove where I did that for a couple Plan With Me's. And you'll also notice that I keep putting down the wrong bottom washi on the wrong side. So the longer bottom washi I'm putting on the shorter side. I'm pretty sure I just did it for this, so you guys probably saw that, but I've done that now at least 2 or 3 times in my recent Plan With Me's, and I'm just like, sis, what are you doing, sis? What is you doing, sis? Get it all the way together. Get it all the way together. So you guys will see that, and you guys can see me putting down the black bottom washi overlay I was talking about, which I really love on that purple washi. But yeah, overall I like the spread. I'm not in love with it just because I feel like it's a little bit too busy, but I do really like it, so it's a win. It's a win for me, I guess. Let me know what you guys think down below. Okay. In today's video, I'm doing a Halloween tag because I know Halloween already passed and I don't want to wait until I lay down Halloween week to do it because obviously it's going to be even further out. So I figured now would be as good a time as any to do a Halloween tag to get us through this Plan With Me. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to try to remember to put the questions down below. I just did a super random kind of search on Google for some questions and kind of went through some that I feel like I haven't answered before. So there's always some overlap, but I think we did good with this one. So I'll leave the questions down below. If anyone else is behind with their Halloween spreads and you guys want to hop on this tag, feel free to do so. Okay, let's do this. Question number 1, what would be your last meal? Well, what would be my last meal? It really depends on my mood, but I feel like anything related to Dominican food would work. So I'm going to say rice, beans, and chicken with some avocado on the side and some tostones. It's my last meal. I need a big last meal, y'all. That's all I'm saying. That's what I would do. 2, what do you want etched onto your tombstone? Wow, who knows? We're starting morbid today, y'all. Wow, I have no idea. I guess I would want, like, my family and friends to decide, like, how I've impacted them and choose what's on my tombstone, if that makes any sense, I guess. I don't know. It's not like I've thought about this a lot. Oh God, have you ever said Bloody Mary in front of a mirror? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Next one is, would you spend a full night inside of a haunted house if someone paid you? No. Well, I mean, how much they gonna pay a girl? Because I might consider it for a hefty price. And maybe if I wasn't alone, I'd consider it. If I wasn't alone and I got paid a good amount of money, I might consider it. I can't even say I would do it, but I might consider it. Next question, have you ever used a Ouija board? No, thank you. I'm all set. I'm good. Next question, have you ever had an unexplainable experience with the supernatural? Wow. Not that I can recall. I feel like we all have those moments where you're like, I don't know, doing something, anything, and you feel like you see something out of the corner of your eye and you're like, wait. And then you tell yourself it's nothing. I've definitely had moments like that. But nothing like concrete that I could be like, yeah, I had this moment. However, now I'm very intrigued. Have you all had a moment like that? I kind of want to know. I'm also kind of terrified, not to be honest. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna go through the morbid questions because, like, y'all, I ain't trying to die today. Which horror movie scarred you for life? I feel like probably, I don't watch a ton of horror movies, but like, I don't remember when this movie came out, but I want to say like teenage years maybe, or early 20s or something. When The Ring came out, that was kind of scarring, but honestly, y'all, what scarred me for life as a kid was y'all are gonna laugh, but it was the Michael Jackson Thriller video. Like, I was scarred as a child because my brother's terrible and he would just play it to freak me out, basically, which now I can watch just fine, but as a kid, oh my God, it used to scare the bejesus out of me. And it was like very conflicting information for my like young brain because it scared me so much, but also like the song is fire, so I'd be somewhere between this is fire and I kind of want to dance and oh my God, make it stop. It was very conflicting emotions, if I'm being honest with y'all, like super conflicting emotions. But I would say for movie, The Ring, and just in general, Thriller scared the bejesus out of me. Yeah. Okay, have you ever had your tarot cards read? I feel like maybe I did once, but it was a long time ago. Like, I don't even remember the experience, but I must say, I have been wanting to do that. Like, and I'm never somewhere where it's being offered. I feel like you usually see that with festivals. Like, if I decided to go to Salem, I feel like I'd find it there, especially during Halloween time. But I feel like I've never been anywhere where they're doing it because I would love that. Like, I love that. I love, like, palm reading. I did that once, I think. I love that. I think that's so cool. So I would totally do that if I could. I think what I did is palm reading. I don't think I've ever had a tarot card reading, but that would be awesome. Would you sleep inside of a coffin for a night? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. In the zombie apocalypse, what would be your weapon of choice? Wow. Ooh, what would be my weapon of choice? I'm trying to think of something an Avenger would have, because those are cool and I'd feel badass. What's something cool an Avenger has? I thought of Wanda, the Scarlet Witch, first, but she literally has no weapons. She's just badass. So I just want to be Wanda. But I'm trying to think of cool weapons. I mean, I just saw Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. So maybe the I mean, these were in the first Black Panther anyway, so no spoilers. But the when Shuri's battling, I'll refer to the first Black Panther to avoid spoilers. In the first one, when she's battling like Killmonger and all them, Um, she has these like they're so cool, and she has them I think in Infinity War too. I don't even know what to call those things, but they're almost like gloves that shoot out lasers that like I don't know, electrocute. I don't know how to describe it, but they're like amazing. If I can find a good pick, I'll pop it in. But like I want that for everything actually, not just the zombie apocalypse. I want it for everything. Okay. Next question. What is the scariest Halloween costume you have ever seen? Oh God, is it Jason? The one with the mask, the ski mask, and the like reddish hair. Dude, I am always freaked out by that costume. Like I can't deal with it. Like I'm forever freaked out by that costume. I cannot. Okay. Next question. What is the scariest Halloween costume you have ever worn? I never dressed up as anything scary, you guys. Like as a kid, I dressed up as like all the like all the sweet things you can think of. Like I was Dorothy one year. I think I was Belle one year. Like I was like the princesses and all that stuff. Like I was never anything scary. And honestly, I feel like my mom would have been like, no, if I did try to be something scary. So I never really wore anything scary. And I really don't dress up now because I don't have anywhere to be, because I don't really have a social life outside of this, at least in Mass. Like the few friends that I have are not in Mass, and of course all my internet friends are nowhere near me, so that's always fun. My internet planning friends that I want to meet that are nowhere near me, it's great. Okay, the next question. Wait, I don't think I ever did I finish that thought? Oh my God, I'm losing my mind. Yes, I did. They're all not near me. Oh, I was like, where was I going with that? Wow, yeah, it's time for me to go. It's time for me to go. I was saying that because there's no party for me to go to, and I don't trick or treat, and there's no real kids in our family. Like we have my boyfriend's niece, but like she goes out with her mom and stuff, and they're in a different town, so there's really no reason for us to dress up, but I always want to dress up. And I'm like, I need a reason. Someone invite me to a Halloween party, but only with like 8 people that I know, because that's all my introvert self can handle, basically. Okay, next question is, what is your favorite episode of Black Mirror? I watched, I think, only 1, maybe 2 episodes of Black Mirror. There was a really good one that I feel like had like the theme around it was like social media and how it affects us, and I don't remember anything else about it, but that one is my favorite. I think I've only seen 2 ever though. So maybe I should get back to you on that. Is there any horror movie you refuse to watch because the commercials scared you too much? All of them. Every single one? Is that an option? Okay. What are you superstitious about? I'm not really superstitious about much, honestly. I'm really not superstitious about anything, I feel like. Next question, what is the spookiest ghost story that you've ever heard? I don't think I have any spooky ghost stories. Yeah, no. Okay. What is the worst nightmare that you have ever had as a child? All I can think of is someone chasing me. You know when you have dreams and they're like very like they're like blurry, like you dreamed of something and you know certain parts, but you cannot remember everything. That's mostly what my dreams are like. So I'm sure that my worst one was probably someone or something chasing me. Okay. Which conspiracy theories do you believe are legit? I mean, nothing really in relation to like Halloween and scary stuff, but plenty in relation to life and politics and society. So many. Okay. Where are we at? Would you rather get bitten by a vampire or bitten by a zombie? I guess a vampire. I guess. Both seem very unpleasant, but I guess I'll go with a vampire. What else? What is your favorite season of American Horror Story? don't really, well, I get it confused. So is it the one? Okay, there was one that Ricky Martin was in, and I forget what it was about. Y'all, don't come for me. It's like on the tip of my tongue, but I don't know if it was American Horror Story or like the other show that's like related to that show. I know that probably made no sense. If you know what I'm talking about, let me know down below. Um, but I remember, what was it called? I think it was like the life of blah blah blah. Shh, I don't know. I don't know what it was called. Okay, are you afraid of clowns? Not really. Not really. Would you agree to participate in a seance? I actually think that would be kind of cool. Like, a seance doesn't feel scary to me. It feels more superstitious to me, right? Than like a haunted house and things like that, and gore and all that. So yeah, I probably would actually participate in a seance. I think it might be cool. Okay. What is the most disturbing song that you have ever heard? Oh wow. I have no clue. I try to stay away from listening to disturbing music. There's tons of good music out there. Okay, next. What is your favorite part of Halloween? What is my favorite part of Halloween? I think the decor. I love the costumes. Obviously, like, I'm not upset when there's candy around, just saying. But I think I love, like, the fun of it. Like, dressing up, costumes, decorations. That's always fun to me. So, yeah, I think those are my favorite aspects of Halloween. Okay.
All right, fam. It is days later. And I flew through that questionnaire. So I'm going to transition to some this or that Halloween tag questions. And I'll include all of those questions down below so you can join in if you want. So the first question, at least of this this part 2 of this voiceover, is chocolate candy or fruity? It really depends on my mood because I can love both. But right now I'd probably go for fruity. The next one, and it's funny, I remember hearing I'm like, who said this? So Jen of Jen Joy Plans, shout out to Jen of Jen Joy Plans. Make sure you're following her on Instagram and YouTube. She did a junk food tag, which I think is the next tag I might do because it sounds amazing. And she was saying, I think she was answering the same question, and she was talking about Skittles, which were the first candy that came to mind when I mentioned fruity candy. So anyways, next one is witches or vampires. I guess witches. I don't really have a preference. I kind of like both, honestly. 3 is trick or treat. Definitely treat, like food all day. Just give me the food. 4, Halloween party or scary movie. Halloween party. Y'all know I can't handle the spooks. 5 is skeletons or zombies. Skeletons, because I keep thinking of those really cute ones that are like little like gifs or gifs or whatever that you can put in your Instagram story, because I tend to use the like dancing ones. So skeletons it is. 6 is trick or treat or hand out candy. I mean, at this point, I'd rather hand out candy because I can stay home and still eat candy, but not have to go out. A true introvert. But it would be fun to dress up and trick or treat. But you can also dress up and hand out candy. So I think I'm going to go with hand out candy. The next one is hayride or corn maze. Definitely hayride. Scary costume or funny costume. Probably funny costume. Pumpkin seeds or pumpkin pie. Pumpkin pie. Yeah, pumpkin pie. The next one is bottle feed a baby zombie or walk alone through a dark forest. I will bottle feed a baby zombie. Walking alone through a dark forest just sounds like not the best idea for me. So not doing that. The next one is bats or black cats. Probably black cats. I can't deal with bats. Nope. Cats are not generally my favorite, but my coworker actually has 2 black cats, and I feel like I've become more tolerant of cats since they have, I I feel like vicariously come into my life because I've never actually like met them, but I hear about them all the time and see pictures and funny videos of their antics. So black cats it is. Not to mention Black Panther is basically a big black cat. So black cats. Next one is pumpkin spice or hot chocolate. Definitely hot chocolate. Not a pumpkin spice girl in the slightest. And then the last one is celebrate in your neighborhood or at the mall. What? Why would you? Where and how would you celebrate Halloween at the mall? Has anyone celebrated Halloween at the mall? I need to know if this is a thing that I'm completely missing. I'm going to go with celebrate in my neighborhood because, like, why? Why? Also, I did not like my mall growing up. I still don't like the mall where I grew up, so definitely in my neighborhood. But that's kind of funny. Okay, I will go ahead and leave these down below. Oh, it has a little Instagram template too. That's cute. Anyways, I will leave all the questions down below in case you guys want to hop on any of the tags or use these questions in your videos or just answer them down below in the comments. I hope you guys enjoyed this plan with me. Let me know down below anything you want. It's always fun chatting with y'all, so let me know anything you want down below. All right, y'all, that is it for me. Here I am flipping through the remains. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, as it really does help support the channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see y'all real soon. Bye.